Hey friends, no matter what problems you have in life, listen to the words of Lord Krishna before you go to bed at night and as soon as you wake up in the morning. You'll find answers to all your questions, and most importantly, your life will change. Krishna says that a lazy person will never succeed. If someone wants to live a comfortable life, they won't like to put in the effort. Without hard work, how can they expect to succeed? You have to do something. So, from now on, stop being lazy and never put off your work until tomorrow. Because that person is wasting time. It's important to understand that if someone doesn't have faith in themselves, they won't succeed in life. In the end, they won't have time to do anything meaningful. The main reason people fail in life is a lack of self-belief. Those who have confidence in themselves are the ones who succeed. There was a time when the generous warrior Karna talked to Lord Krishna about his pain, saying, "O God, when I was born, my mother abandoned me. What crime did I commit to deserve that? Dronacharya. They refused to teach me because they didn't accept me as a kshatriya. I didn't do anything wrong, and at Draupadi Swayamvara, they insulted me too, just because they didn't see me as part of the royal family." To this, Krishna replied, "Hey Karna, listen carefully. When I was born, I was in a prison. The moment I was born, death was waiting for me. The night I was born, my father and mother had to be separated. I had to go through all those challenges, which was really tough. When my family couldn't support me, I faced deadly attacks and constant attempts on my life. During my childhood, I didn't have any education, no proper shelter, and there was no big army to protect me. Yet, my uncle recognized that the biggest enemy was always there. My life has been filled with struggles. What really matters is not how much humiliation we face in life, but how we respond to that humiliation. That response is what defines your wisdom. Using what you have to overcome all these struggles and move forward is really important. Sometimes, you can learn a lot from certain books, but often, you can also learn from selfish people. It's a mistake to think that the same person who causes trouble can teach you anything. Those who really put in the effort and work hard often don't get the benefits, and their lives end up consumed by the shortcomings of others. Respect is important, but it's based on necessity. Once that need is gone, respect fades away too. Learn to communicate well. In life, you have to listen a lot. There's no issue with jumping, just make sure you know where you're landing. You know, it's usually the same people who think about you when you're quiet and not saying anything. They worry so much, and that's when things start to go wrong in your life. No matter how wisely you choose your words, the listener will interpret them based on their own mindset and understanding. Trust me, the person who may have forgotten you will remember you when they need your help. Life has to be lived with your own courage, others can only put their burdens on your shoulders. In this world, it's all about who's your friend and who's your enemy. Our actions and words can turn people into friends or foes. Anyone who's always crying in sadness is letting happiness slip away from their doorstep. If you have faith in someone, they'll pass all of life's tests. Your smile is like God's signature on your face. Don't let your tears wash it away or let your anger erase it. We're all in this together, and that's the truth. Isn't it strange how people these days play games with their feelings instead of real toys? They discuss big ideas and wisdom, just like everyone else. Smart people talk about events, while little-minded folks just gossip. In these 5 situations, it's best to stay quiet. First, if your words don't hold any value. Second, after you speak, don't regret it. Third, if what you say hurts someone else's feelings. Fourth, when you're angry, because people say things without thinking in anger. And fifth, if no one is listening to your wise words. If you see someone struggling and it affects you too, then understand that there's a higher spirit in you. Just look for peace. Needs are never completely fulfilled in life. All the conflicts and desires are just part of it. Nobody wants sadness, and no one wants to have less than what they deserve. People often oppose those whose intentions are clear. If someone is fed up with you, just let them go, because it's better to be remembered than to be a burden. Lies don't last long, the truth always stands strong. Don't judge a person's future based on what you see today, because time has a way of transforming everything, even turning something ordinary into something precious, just like diamonds. When it comes to making decisions, you don't always need to provide proof. Just saying you'll do something tomorrow doesn't hold as much weight as actually doing it. It's not good to just sit around and talk too much. It's like too much rain isn't good, and neither is too much sun. Think about it, when will our lives align with what we want? And if we can't control how we're born, we can't expect to control how we die either. So, what really makes the difference between life and death for us? Take advantage of every opportunity in life, but don't force others into situations. If life gives you a chance, then don't waste it today. If you want to be happy in life, you have to be a little selfish. It's not just us saying this, it's the reality of our times. Some people may not respect our feelings, but getting worked up about it isn't love, it's foolishness. If we want to change the atmosphere around us, we need to let our blessings guide us through tough times. Whatever is in your heart, have the courage to express it, and try to understand what's in someone else's heart too. Relationships will never break if you have faith and courage. With a positive mindset, a person can emerge successful even in the toughest situations. That's for sure. Listen, you can't finish your work if you haven't even started it. The hardest part of any job is just getting started. Don't ever give in to failure. It might be tough today, but tomorrow will be better. Things will get better eventually. If a person has the desire to do something, then nothing is impossible in this world. Challenges are just a part of life. Those who have faced their struggles head-on have succeeded, while those who let their problems weigh them down end up living a tough life. Just think, we can get through some pretty big issues if we try. Just remember, when you're going through tough times, it's like God is right there with you. When this world seems to turn its back on you, God's got your hand. Learn to pause a little when you're angry, and learn to bend a bit when you make mistakes. If you focus on what you can't control, life can feel like a real nightmare. There are so many lessons to grab onto. If you stay stuck in your thoughts, you'll only end up hurting yourself. Without those worries, the world can feel like a whole different place. There's a certain joy in solitude, it's not scary at all. The only person who can really leave you is yourself. Do you really think it's okay to accept being weak? If you don't take action, no one else will do it for you. Luck only changes with hard work, just sitting around and thinking won't get you anywhere. Life is too short, so it's way better to chase your own dreams than to just follow someone else. Sure, it's a bit tough to stay on the right path, but no one can knock you down while you're on it. Just like a toddler learns to walk after falling, a drowning person learns to swim. Don't ever be afraid of failing, it's those who have faced failure that truly change. You'll face a lot of criticism, but don't let it get to you. This is just a phase, and it will define you. After your mom, all you need is courage to deal with life. That courage will never let you down. Nature has made us all strong, but the rule is that the more challenges you face, the brighter you shine. Never look down on someone who's in need at your door because the one above won't hesitate to change things up. Have you found the road today? Tomorrow, you'll hit your target. This effort filled with courage will definitely pay off one day. It comes with the responsibility to be there for each other through thick and thin. It's not about empty promises, it's about genuine effort. A person who speaks the truth and walks the right path will always seem like the bad guy to the world. No matter how much praise they get, the criticism will always be louder. Think about it, having a little bit of respect can really change your life, especially if you have good qualities. When relationships make you cry, learn to let that go. People tend to suffer more than they need to, especially before any real sadness hits them. Failure is just a part of life. If you've never failed, it means you haven't really learned anything. And if you're not learning, nothing is going to change for you. That's why failures are super important in life. Don't stress about what's going to happen tomorrow. Why worry about things that might not even happen? Your happiness depends on your freedom, and that freedom comes from how satisfied you are with your life. If you're feeling dissatisfied, remember that relationships don't last long if you're always worrying. If you let a past mistake bring you down, don't ruin today by dwelling on it. As Lord Krishna says, there are 5 reasons people struggle: sleepiness, anger, fear, fatigue, and procrastination. The key to success and happiness is to overcome these. If you're doing something with happiness and love, then you're definitely going to succeed. People who do good for others always have to face challenges because those who bear fruit often get hit with stones. The money you earn through honest means brings happiness in all ways, while money earned through deceit only brings sorrow. There's no greater answer than simply being present, and nothing is a harsher punishment than not being able to forgive. When you're struggling and your dreams seem out of reach, it's time to change your path. Remember, it's all about your mindset. Just like trees change their leaves, if your thoughts are pure because of someone else, understand that person is not just an ordinary person. It's the tough times that make you stronger. A wise person learns from the good qualities of others instead of comparing or hating them. Nowadays, the real God is whoever has money and power. In today's world, money has become the name of the game among relatives. No matter how much junk you have at home, as long as you have money nearby, it seems to erase all your bad actions and mistakes. That's the way it is in this age. Whether bad things happen with bad people or not, good things definitely happen with good people. Don't give too much importance to anyone in life, some people will just take your smile away. Don't share your problems with just anyone, because 80% of people won't care at all. The remaining 20% might feel happy that you're facing issues. As Lord Krishna says, some folks pretend to be your friends, but when the time comes, they'll see the truth. So, don't go around sharing your problems with everyone, especially with those who only show pity or sympathy. In good times, we often forget to thank God, and in tough times, we just complain. That's why it's important to thank God during good times and to show gratitude during the bad times too. Just think, what if things were even worse? So, make sure to enjoy every moment you have. God puts us in tough situations for a reason. It's so that when we face small challenges, we can handle the bigger ones later. Life isn't just about dealing with little problems, instead, focus on finding good solutions and making plans to tackle those issues. Bad times are really just a test of your strength. As Krishna says, a person might lose something, but no one can fill their place, no matter how many people try. Those who learn to be patient will eventually get everything they need, one way or another. Don't just sit around hoping for good times while ignoring tough situations, they'll keep piling up on you. Luck might run out, but hard work will always pay off, my friends. If these words of Lord Krishna have made an impact on your life, let me know in the comments. Jai Shri Krishna. And for more motivational videos like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. See you in the next video. Jai Shri Krishna.